Hello everyone, this is the introduction of AID. So we have here the Defi overview and also the total board volume of 24 hours. We have here the volume and also dollar 14 volume plus. And this is the weekly change of 11.53%. And we have here also the week over week change of 3%. So this is the DEX volume. So we have here the percent of volume. So we have here the October, November, December, and all of this month. So we have here the DEX volume, we have here the 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 billion, so on and so forth. And this the risk level is we have here the token, and then the FVG or EVY. The analysis is we have here to check it, and then the stable, and then also the ratio. We have here the percent then, and then the low or we have here the high or low rate or moderate or high yours. This is the rest level. You have here the token, and then the analysis, and then the rest level, and then the total value of lock. So this is the total value lock and also yung volume. We have here the month about month November and December, February, March, April, May, and then this is the volume. We have here the total value locked in also, and then we have here the February is this high. Yeah, that is the volume here. So this is the 18th January 2025. So we get the $50 billion. And then we have here the DeFi yield stuff gainers. This is the token, project, Fools, TVL, APY, yesterday FEY. So you can join us, and then this is the DeFi yield top loser. We have here also the protocols about the DeFi and the yields ranking. So we have here the DEX volume, and also yung we have here the VI chains of DEX volumes, and then we have here the Polymarket, Feeder, and then the Pancake Swap. And then this is the introduction. We have here the get book. We have here the AID. This is the next generation or AI powered DeFi structure. So this is the era of rapid Web3 evolution. And also, what is the AID? AID is this more typical blockchain project. This is the project that we have to intelligent infrastructure, so driving innovation. So we have here the vast financial and also social sector about sa global scale. So we have here the DeFi and also about some mission. So we have here the mission about technologies to improve and the transparency and also efficiency and inclusiveness about sa Web3. So we have here focusing about the core companion of the AID ecosystem. This is the driven or EI. So this is the finance infrastructure built in for jointly integrated modules, and this is the strengths of AIDS. So this is the strength. So what is strength? So we have here the EI capabilities. So across by DeFi and Web3 application. And then the hover guys, the overview and also the problem of statement about some market. This is the first we hover the high contract rest and fragmentary liquidity, and then next the for onboarding experience, and then next the no unified user stole and about sa strategy automation or site, and then the pinaka-last is the lack of privacy and user control behavioral. So guys, this is the key industry challenge of opportunities. So we hover the opportunities, like for example, this is the area and also the problem. And then also yung EI power Web3 is we hover the aid solutions to core pain points. So we hover the module, curve points, and the aid solution. So we hover guys the mission. This is the mission. So mission building an intelligent of decentralized Web3 ecosystem. And also this is the vision. This is the global leader, intelligent DeFi and AI structures. So what's the core philosophy or AI at plus DeFi for smarter ecosystem? This is we hover the key modules, like for example yung AID data. This is the DeFi and also AID social and also AID X or EI forward decentralized. And this is the strategy pillars. So what we call this is the circle. We hover the analysis, and then this is to check the data, and then ito po yung we hover to learn about this. This is the analysis, and yan we hover the swap, staking, liquidity, and this is the important about sa aid. this is also about sa a worker ecosystem. So they cover the aid data or forward data aggregation and also analysis platform. And guys, and this is the platform of technology. This is the to build about the architecture of the integrates 4K technology pillars. So involved po dito yung mga system security and protection. And then also yung technological innovation. And this is the AID vertical smart contract design. Ito po ay isa po siyang governments. This is the tokenomics. So this is important to also because this is we have here to check the planning and community engagement to mechanism. And then we have for the product development. This is the roadmap. So we have for the quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And then we have for the roadmap. Let me check it. So we have heard that 2023 and 2024-2025. This is the roadmap. So we have the marketing station of global strategy. So we have the building regional or partnership that we called. So we have the risk analysis of compliance. We have the security and also legal compliance or risk mitigation. And also we have the development theme that we check. We have si Jason Ronchon. This is the Chief Executive Officer ng AID. And then si Jason Ronchon po, this is the over 30 years of professional experience, more than 14 years of the dedicated and the involvement of the crypto industry. So this is the seasoned leader, strategist, and builder in the blockchain space. This is the role of Jason Ronion. So Xavier also Blake, this is the operation manager. So this is also Verma, the global community, and then the Andrew Shu, this is software engineer, and then Fariza is the marketing director of AID, and then si Sharon Def is the product manager of AID headquarters. So the social media that we had, so we hover the Twitter so you can follow, and then the Telegram, and then the Medium, Facebook, and then YouTube. So you can like and then subscribe, and then this is the home, so you can click the join us where this is the monthly, and then we hover the 6 months or yearly. This is the included about the aid. So we hover the supported wallets here. This is the MetaMask, and then token, trust, widget. This is the partnership about sa kanila supported wallet. So you can connect your wallet first. This is
Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Jason Runyon, the CEO of AID. First off, I want to thank Michael and his team for running the German Blockchain Week here. My first time being in Germany, let alone Berlin, so all the hospitality and everything. First off, thank you to everybody who I've met and talked with. You all are tremendously great and beautiful people, so thank you, first off. A little bit about us. AID comes from an aggregation and a frustration on my part, hearing so many people want to get into the crypto space, and they wanted to get into DeFi because they understand that controlling their assets and understanding centralizing them can cause them some headaches. I still heard a lot of frustration from people. And over the last 2 years or so, I took a look at some stuff, met a lot of people in my travels, and said, well, let's put our heads together and come up with something and put something together that everybody could use. So that's kind of where the AID situation kind of came from. So if you take a look here, you see 4 different components, so to speak, to the AID ecosystem. And that's kind of what I was building, is that someone who gets into DeFi that maybe wants to liquidity farming or arbitrage, and obviously with all the different blockchains that are out there, what it comes down to is they have to go to multiple places to get that information, to get that data, to come up with a significant opportunity for themselves to make it worth their while. But when you go to all these different places, I'm sure we all can see this, if you look at different dexes or something else, everything is slightly off from the last one, or some dexes don't report data for one token or chain or another. Whatever the case is, it was tremendously segmented, and it still is. So I wanted to try to put something together that was one ecosystem where everybody could kind of be together, see everything that they want behind everything. All the information.
What specific innovation does this co-branded wallet actually integration?
AID One Key co-branded hardware wallet. It's built around particular security DAP which allows like staking, task participation, transaction on transparent experience, a full control over their on-chain identity, all the data and signatures with no dependencies on any external storage or centralized service. So the wallet then, it's not just about co-branding as much as their access and their security.
AID
of AID here, I want to talk about something that's just completely, as you can see, their wallet, we have our co-branding with them here currently. So the whole package comes with all of AID's emblems and design. And then if I open it, without ruining it, inside we have some AID information pertaining to how we are the world's first next generation. All the information, one key classic with AID branding, and then on the back is our AID bot. So the partnership is definitely a success, and I'm looking forward to the continued partnership. And one key, putting the ownership key wallet with the AID form directly from here, and so earn more. Everybody, Jason Runyon, CEO of AID here in downtown New York. And those that have experience, I wanted to see how they are looking to move into the digital asset space. This was brought on working towards growing the digital asset space and making it more accessible to everybody, not just including those that are in traditional finance, but everybody around the world. Found out industry leaders that are setting up those laws and standards. Very happy and very excited at the potential and the future of the digital meetings here later on today with others to get there. And thank you as always. Hey everybody, Jason Runyon, CEO of AID. I'm here on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. We just participated in the IPO launch day of Circle, which is also the ownership firm of USDC. So seeing them being listed on the stock exchange is a great advantage for the market, and it kind of shows the flexibility is already starting to change here for everybody. So going forward, this should be really beneficial to everything and help us in the future, both from a DeFi perspective and the merging of digital assets into the real world, old school way of finance. So look forward to reporting more. Thank you guys very much.